So today, after I did like a little walk with Cora and I did a little home workout, I went through all of our cabinetry and I took out all of the seasonal stuff and extra Tupperware. And as you can see, I have like a lot of blender bottles and stuff that I just don't use. Like I even have like this second blender thing that I just don't use right now. My roommate and I have both like completely lived on our own before, so we have a lot of excess things. A lot of this had stuff on it, and believe it or not, there was way more stuff up here, and we're just keeping our healthy snacks up here now, and we like hid our liquor and other paraphernalia in the cabinets. That way it's just more appropriate. And we did just go shopping, so our counters are a little bit crazy again. But normally all of this is gone. Right now my plan is to get like a super small storage unit, just like a 5x5 or something like that, and just put all of my seasonal stuff in there. Like I have a fake tree that's taking up a lot of my closet space. Obviously I have all that stuff on the kitchen floor. I have under my bed, like I've utilized all the storage in our house, but it just feels cluttered still, even though everything's organized and everything has been stored away. It's just we don't need it down here or in our house. We also have a storage closet down here that has like a lot of our camping stuff, and like her aircon unit from when she was in her dorm that we're gonna be giving to her brother. But her brother's not coming until August. So things like that can go into a storage unit until then. Cora! Cora, it's okay. Someone else is just walking their... It's okay. You're okay. Someone else is just walking their dog. Someone walked by our front door and our kitchen windows open, and that dog was like pulling, and like you could hear their like collar. Did you find your toy? Do you feel safe again? Okay, so I'm really sorry if you can hear my fan on my laptop. It is working very hard to cool my computer down. I just placed, or I'm about to place a Chewy order. My roommate and I have become aware that ticks are a thing out here in Washington. Well, I think they're like a thing everywhere, but like we've never encountered them until this year, so I have to make a Chewy order for NexGard, which is a very common monthly treatment. It's just a chewable pill you give to your dogs or cats. I don't know. For sure dogs. And it prevents fleas and ticks. And so we're going to order each of our dogs, not right now. We're going to order our dogs more medication from Chewy, which means that we have to call the vet in the morning to get the prescription approved. So I'm just sitting in the living room about to do a run through. We just assigned different parts to each other for our presentation tomorrow, and we're going to do a timed run through. She's just chilling. Okay, so we just finished assigning mute. There we go. Okay, so we just finished assigning parts to each other, and like I wrote down all of my notes for what I'm gonna say. So for me, I am doing the most talking because Caroline did most of the technical drawings. Aubrey and I did the specs and renders, but I did preliminary renders and she did final digital renders. So we did like divide everything up very well, but towards the end of the project and my confidence in speaking, I will be doing most of it. So I am going to be doing the intro and agenda, our design approach, which includes our design challenges and solutions. I'll briefly go over what well considerations we took. So if you don't know what well is a set of standards regarding human connection and health within a space, and then LEED design is sustainable design. So there are two different things. I also will be going over our look and feel palette. So this is kind of like, as most of you would do at home, a mood board. And this helps because usually your clients aren't in the design industry. So this really helps them connect those dots like an average person would with a mood board. I will also be going over our axons, formerly known as axonometric drawings, which are like bird's eye view drawings of a room. So we have highlighted our workstations, our boardroom, reception, and then an amenity of our staff pantry. And then I'll also be doing our little conclusion. So I personally like to keep it cohesive in who does the intro and the outro. That's just personal taste. Okay, time to practice.
So I'm definitely gonna read mine. So
wait, when I was saying the agenda, it sounded weird. I didn't say a word. So our agenda includes going over. That's what we're fucking doing, is we're going over things, Skylar. Includes going over project problems and solutions, as well as technical work. We will have a designated time for discussion. Okay. There's like little words, like little filler words that you don't normally put on like a bullet pointed list. And because I was reading my bullet pointed list, I was like, wait, that didn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix mine because I say like the same thing twice.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna kind of.
Especially when we have like back-to-back slides, we have to be really careful on like repeating words. So like don't say utilize every other sentence, or like, like that's something we have to like recognize, is like if I have 5 slides back to back and I say utilize every slide, they're gonna be like, does this bitch have a bigger vocabulary or what?
Yeah.
When I was doing the axons, you know how there's like those call outs?
Yeah.
I like the way I have them written, but it doesn't follow the order of the call outs. Does that bother you? Because that bothers me. Like, I prefer to say it the way I said it, but when you're looking at it, the call-outs go in, like, the way your eye looks. Like, how...
I don't think it is a big deal, because they'll be listening to you talk and then also kind of, like, looking at it, so, like, it's not like they're gonna miss any information.
Wait. Caroline, can you say your sentence for me?
Okay, the waste management receptacle that accommodates trash, compost, and recycling.
You could just say it provides an enclosed space for trash, compost, and recycling.
Okay.
Because then that implies that you won't be able to smell it. Which, fingers crossed, we don't know, but fingers crossed. Because that's gross.
Yeah.
I'm trying to justify what I just told you. I don't need to, but I'm trying to make sure it makes sense. It makes sense.
No, it totally does.
Okay.
Okay, let's run through this from the top.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Our team has had the pleasure of designing For Mountains to Sound Greenway. Our project title is Boundless Balance, located in San Jose, Costa Rica. My name is Skylar Hamilton.
I'm Aubrey Cameron. I'm Caroline Tilger.
Our agenda includes going over project problems and solutions, as well as technical work. We will also have designated time for discussion at the end, so we ask that you hold all questions and comments until then. For our design approach, we recognize the importance of your mission, vision, and values, so we focused on that human to nature connection.
We wanted this space to be very accessible during events and meetings that require refreshments. So the staff pantry is directly adjacent to our open boardroom on the second floor. A couple other things to point out in this space is the custom teak wood ceiling treatment. That is a continuation of all the other wood slats within our design.
I think her computer just died, so we'll pretend to move on. This concludes our presentation. Thank you for your time. We are happy to answer any questions or comments you may have.
Thank
8 minutes.
8 minutes exactly?
Yeah.
She texted the group chat. What'd she say?
She was like, I'm sorry, my computer died.
When you know your plan A and plan B, when you know alternative materials, maybe they don't like what you presented, that is a personal thing. That is nothing to do with how you presented it. So as long as you're doing the best you can, the client can make an educated decision that the designer can then help walk them through and fully carry out. So just so y'all know, our presentation looks killer. I don't have anyone's presentation to show you the whole, or permission to show you the entire thing, so I'm not going to. But you did get to hear our run through. So just if you are nervous, I'm not nervous. As a presenter, I'm actually very excited. I think our presentation did great, even though we had some bumps in a group of designers, 1, 2 in a group of all girls. We're still best of friends, inside or outside of class/work. And we all pulled in on each other's strengths. So like we knew from last semester that at this time, Revit was not my strong suit. So we made sure, someone who was very good at Revit did Revit. Someone who was very good at Photoshop, Lumion, took on the renders. People that are good at organization, talking skills, did that. So we did all touch on everything. Like I said before, I did all of the hand renders at the preliminary stages to get an idea for the look and feel, because having a software digitally load a render can take a lot of time, and it's a lot of frustration, and it's a lot of eye strain. And if that's not necessary, and they teach us how to do hand renders, so we did that. Not only is that good for my portfolio, but now we all have copies of everything. And just so you guys know that when you do put things in your design portfolio and you're like in an interview, you do not claim all that work. You do not say this was my project in class. You say this was a group project, and you respectfully take responsibility for what you did, the ideas that you contributed, and then if you want to briefly mention a name or say a colleague of mine worked on this, and that, that's what you're supposed to do. I don't ever encourage you to take credit for anyone else's work. Even if they have no way of verifying it, you're setting up yourself for standards in that company that you're applying for when you may not be able to pull that off. So like when I go start applying for firms one day, then I will have my own digital renders. I will have my own digital technical drawings. But until then, my strong suit is hand renders and hand drawings. So that's what we did. And it's honestly, I'm so proud of these girls. So I am now at work. I just transferred a student to another department, and I'm gonna do my makeup because I have a presentation later on, as you know. So that is what we are doing. So here I am, still in bed, working. But, what the fuck was I gonna say? Oh, we're backed up, like a lot. Like everyone's freaking out because like summer session's about to start, and scholarship renewal happens at this time of year, and award appeals, and like Like if we take back your financial aid and you have to appeal for it, happens this time of year. The CARES Act is happening this week, like all the funds that WSU got as an institution. So we're slammed. And I've had to hunt down a supervisor to get help on this call. Cora, come on, man. Sorry, my room is such a mess. I need to clean it so bad. Dude. What are you? Is there even a toilet? Oh. Yup. Okay, so I do just want to say that for our presentations, we do still need to look nice. I'm wearing my favorite blazer. But normally I do dress up fully, right? And a lot of people are like, why would you do that for virtual meetings? Why would you? Because it makes me feel nice. And usually on these days when I dress up, I do errands before or after. Today I did not. So here's what. Shorts. We got some PJ shorts on. And then this blazer. Hey, at least there's a green thing going on. But yeah. This is what I look like, and I'm actually about to take this off and make some nachos. Hopefully they don't hurt my stomach, but I'm sick and tired, like at this point, to feel like I'm not gonna pass out. I'm still just gonna eat and then be in pain for 2 hours, and then 2 hours later I'll probably eat again. So this is my life at the moment. Cora, you wanna go outside? Yeah? Cora. Hey baby, do you wanna go outside? She's like, duh.
As well as Shibui, the Japanese aesthetic is simple and subtle.
So we got a baby gate. I don't know if I told you that. I'm sorry, my memory is awful. But we got a baby gate so that the puppy doesn't go up and down and pee all over. Oh, and we shampooed the carpets. It's fabulous. But the baby gate, okay, it's open. It's downstairs. Can you see this? Oh, it's right here. Oh, yep, that's some good lighting. It looks like I have a massive scar, and I don't bruise easily. Watch, it's gonna freaking bruise. So it is Tuesday, I almost said Wednesday. It is Tuesday morning, and we are at the post office. Whoop, whoop. And we are about to send our moms our Mother's Day stuff. And I'm gonna include a little something for my sister. And I'm so excited. I never ship anything. It's the one adult thing that I'm not good at. It is lunchtime, and on the menu we have a chicken Caesar salad with some nachos. Super late, and I began to binge watch. This Is Us again. I took a break pretty much for a majority of this semester, just because it gets me in my feels, and I don't have time for that when I'm in school. But now that the semester is ending, I do feel like I can commit my time and emotions to this show. So I think I'm going on my 3rd episode now. So I've been laying on the floor in the living room for about 3 hours. And I did finish my Chug Jug. Go Cougs. And then the glitter on the top is still drying. And then I did this inner handle part all glitter. And I left my handle blank because, I don't know, even if it's not supposed to come off, it makes me nervous. When you're, I don't know, hiking and sweating and the paint coming off, it just makes me nervous. So I didn't do it. But yeah, I'm really happy with how it came out. I had no plan. I just knew I wanted stripes. And I saw what paint we had, so I went for it. And I'm very proud of it. So I think this is one of my first arts and crafts of quarantine, believe it or not. And it went really well. So I'm just going to keep watching This Is Us. If you don't know what that is, it is a show that does the present and past scenes. So it goes back and forth, and it's about a family, and they go through a lot, and you're just kind of there. I really love it. and it's on Hulu, so I am watching it on Hulu. I don't think it's available on anything else, so if you have Hulu, I highly suggest it. Okay, so it is a Wednesday. I actually totally forgot that I had to go back and watch more studio. Okay, yeah, Cora, go right ahead. And watch more studio presentations. So, I have to do that in about 30 minutes. Just like log in, listen, see how everyone else did. Because it's always good to see like how other designers are. A yellow light. How other designers are doing. But right now, I've just been simmering some turkey soup from orange, yellow, white. I'm all the colors. When my family was last here, they made turkey soup and we froze some of it. And because it's like super gloomy outside, like it is raining like there's no tomorrow, I've decided to make some. And it looks kind of gross to some people probably, but it has like rice and turkey, or not rice. I don't know. Lots of vegetables like celery, carrots, mushrooms. I wish you could smell this. Like, I think it's dumb when people are like, oh, I wish I could send smell through technology. This is one of the good smells. This smells so good. Oh, and I redid my nails while I was taking phone calls. So instead of white with gold glitter, it's now black with gold glitter. Heck yeah, man. Do you think it'll focus? No? Yeah. I probably look so high. I'm not, I swear. Cora, I know, baby girl. You're okay. Also, not sure if I showed you my Chug Jug, but it looks great. So like this side is still like clear, but it's like covered in glitter. In case you didn't know, I love glitter. And then the red is also just covered in different like silver and red glitter. And then this is matte two-tone gray with metallic. Go Cougs. And I did like, not like a watercolor effect, but I just did like stubbling. Stubbling? Sure. And then I did my stripies, and the bottom is clear. I might paint the bottom. That way, like, when you're drinking, it's, I don't know. I feel like my bougie ass self would want like a baguette or something, you know, like nice bread at a restaurant. But this healthy bread will have to do with some butter and some soup. So I just ate an entire mango.
Thank you everyone for your patience.
And I'm very proud of myself for not reverting to like cereal or something, because
Okay.
a mango as an afternoon snack is so much better than some bowl of sugar, right?
For our longitudinal section, it's
maybe.
important to note.
I have a confession.
I really do.
I
I think
caved.
this has kind of been consistent between all three of these teams, having this idea of
I
having community
caved.
space right
100%.
adjacent to the lobby and reception.
Okay, so it is 10:30 p.m. and I slept for almost 4 hours earlier. My bad. And I just have my bangs pinned back and my hair up in a clip. And I am using this detox mask. I got like a set of those like minis that you can try, like a gift set for Christmas. This is one of them, and it's actually one of the only ones I haven't used yet. So here we are. I am just going to edit a vlog and do some work emails and then call it a night. And then tomorrow I am jam-packed. It's just me like catching up on things, but we have a workout. We have some evaluations we need to do for class. I'm gonna film a makeup look and take some pictures, upload a vlog, wash my carpets, do some labs, hang up my lights. It's gonna be a good day. say, there are internet people trucks surrounding my property. Not my property. Whoa, that sounded so high-end. No. The complex I live in. And all my internet went down, which sucks because I'm at work trying to make money, and I am needing to send a newsletter to my mentees. I have 2 Zoom meetings. I have a final this evening. And so it's just like, okay, great, game's over yet? And then I should probably... Are you waiting to go outside? Yeah? She talks to me. It's hilarious. And go outside? And there's the cat. Anyways, all I was gonna say is that it's crazy because like students call in and I feel like they're just ready to fight. Like they always kind of have that undertone like, do you know what you're doing? Are you gonna award me properly? Are you gonna do this? I'm like, I'm gonna need you to relax. Otherwise, I cannot help you. I need you to be calm. I need you to be understanding. People make mistakes. Yes, it's frustrating. I'm here to help you. I understand some people don't take this job as seriously as I do. And once they get a bad taste of someone, it's like everyone kind of sucks. People. There are good ones in the bunch, I promise. Just calm the frick down, man. God. Alright, so I was just emailed that my colleague and I are being honored and we're getting like an award for the Transfer Clearinghouse, which is like the department that specializes in transfer student resources. And I did. It's a Transfer Clearinghouse awards for Kelly and Skylar, ambassadors for the Multicultural Student Services, helping efforts, variety of workshops and events and office hours, and they give little speeches. Let's read it. So, Kelly is a psychology major who transferred to WSU from Highline College in 2017. She is an undergrad scholar, and as an MSS ambassador, she helps students transferring to WSU through the transition into their new academic and social community. Facts. This is true. Hamilton, me, is an interior design major who transferred to WSU from College of Southern Nevada. She encourages transfer students to get involved and use campus resources. She herself has had a part-time job. Yes, I have. Participated in leadership, volunteered, used recreation facilities, and has become an officer in a departmental organization. She enjoys the sense of community. I do. I love it. I don't love everyone. Let's just clear that right now. But I do think that if you're at a school that has a lot of resources and has a lot of things for you to get involved in and whatnot, like you should take advantage of that. You're probably paying an arm and a leg to be there. So yes, I have been a part of WSU leadership, global leadership, which is study abroad leadership. I've had multiple part-time jobs since I was first admitted. I have volunteered. I use a lot of recreational facilities. And I am an officer. I am VP of ASID in our department. Sometimes I think my smile looks so fake, and I'm so sorry. Sometimes my face muscles are just like, we're tired. Stop. That was also really ugly. I'm very sorry. But yeah, so that's super cool. Yay! I just perfectly seared a steak, and I made steak and eggs with some hot sauce. And now I'm going to work on a newsletter for my students, and then in exactly 1 hour, I have my final of the semester. I'm so excited. I feel like this cat used to be so feisty, but like, he's so chill now and so majestic. Hey, dude. So, Cora, this is where Mom goes to school, to lovely campus. You got the sniffs? So yes, this is our track and field. There's Beasley where we have our concerts. I wish you could go, Cora. You see more squirrels? I know they have squirrels in Washington. We just have lizards in Nevada. Yeah, so far she's liking it. She might apply. Cora, who's working out? You or me? Can you get off my yoga mat, por favor? Okay. Hey, can you get up, please? Cora, move. I know you want to play, but mommy's gonna try to get a 6-pack. And then we'll go from there. Oh my gosh, your nostrils.